I did notice mine has a little bit of drag on the wheels, which is causing some weird turning issues, braking kind of thing, but hopefully when I take off it won't be an issue. Here we go. That just bounced right up. All right.
Well, it takes off.
Yeah, and I have complete control here. This is not surprising at all. That's hands off, zero trim, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of back. I think the gyro's a little high, so I'll dial that down a bit. But... So that's hands off. Yeah, a little bit of trim needed, not much. Given the wind that we got today, this isn't too bad at all. All right, let me fly her by the runway here. I'll come in low. Right now, it's got a lemon gyro in it, so this is about a third throttle right here. So I'm going to gun the throttle after we pass and just go vertical. So 100%. Yeah, that could pretty much just keep going, I think. Yeah, that's got plenty of power. So, all right. Let me see how slow I can get it with the stall here. I'll put the flaps down. So this is going to full flaps here. And I have no throttle right now. So that's the glide slope without any throttle. A little bit steep, but I'm giving it just a quarter throttle. So there's quarter throttle. That's nice and slow. All right, let me put the flaps up. I'll come around and land real quick, and then
touch and go.
I'm gonna do an actual landing just to see what it's like, and then I'll let him take off, and I'll get her up in there again. All right. We've got a strong headwind too, so this hopefully is impressive. All right, full flaps. I didn't notice I needed any trim with the flaps, which is good. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Awesome. It still likes to bounce up. I want to check the angle. I'm wondering if the nose is slightly pointed down.
Can I take off?
Yep, go ahead. Roll. Okay. Not as fast on the roll rate as I'd prefer, so I might change the pole position. But it's good if you want just a nice stable flying airplane. Here, I'll get her lower. Right here. So you actually are filming something rather than...
sticks up in the air.
Yeah, not too worried.
He's doing tricks over above the trees over there.
That's with no flaps. That's pretty good. Here, I'll try to keep it tight, Neil, in this area so you can get better film. Actually, I'm going to do a half loop right here, and I'm going to try inverted for a second. So that's a little bit forward. Yep, rolling out of it, and then I'm going to come down the runway this way. Yeah, well, you know what they say, a quiet plane is an efficient plane. All right, full flaps again. Let's see.
I want to see that vertical.
Yeah, I'll do it in the next pass.
It's 5 very
Yeah, that's not too fast, is it? That's pretty cool. I also appreciate that you don't have to adjust the elevator for those flaps, so you don't have to guess working it. All right, I'm going to come around here, and right in front of us, I'm just going to make it go vertical, full throttle. So, going full throttle and pulling up. Nice big loop. So I've been flying a total of, I think, 4.5 minutes. So once I hear the next beep at 5, I'll bring her in for a landing. Or 4 minutes, I'm sorry. When it hits the 4-minute mark, I'll bring her in for a landing. So I'm going to do another loop. Just about there, so by the time I land her, it should be at 4-minute flight, and we'll see what the battery voltage is at on the 1300.
It's nice RC planes can do what the real planes can't do.
Not without exploding. All right, so 25% throttle, full flaps. Need a little more than that because of the wind. All right, not a long rollout on this one. Let's see here. 3.82. So 4 minutes, and that's on a 1300 cell. Gave me just about storage voltage, which is good. And I didn't show people, but I had my battery located. This is a, what is it? 45C graphene. So it's a little heavier than your typical 1300, but I had it right there. And that is the CG point. That's the 40 millimeters they say in the manual. I thought that was pretty dang good right there. So I have put a 2200 in here, and if you put the 2200 all the way in, it seems to work good too. So yeah. The only negative thing that I've noticed is on the ground handling is they didn't put spacers in between the wheel pants. So actually the tire hits the side of the wheel pant there as it shimmies back and forth. Same thing it's not as pronounced here, but that's why when I was taking off, I noticed it was kind of a little squirrely, and I think it's because as this goes back and forth, it creates drag, causing a little bit of a braking factor. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is putting some spacers on the metal strut there, or just dremeling out a little more of the wheel pant so that when this moves back and forth, it's not rubbing against that. That's really the only issue I've noticed so far with this thing was that. So yeah, anyway.